Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates of the College of Education and Human Services. The faculty representatives of Ferris State University. the President and stage dignitaries, Ferris is proud to recognize graduates and guests who are currently serving or have served in our armed forces. Veterans, please stand or wave. Audience and graduates, if you would please stand as well for the singing of our national anthem. Feel free to join soloist Rachel Schumann. Gentlemen, please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight of the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave over the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good morning. Welcome to the commencement exercises of Ferris State University. We are delighted that you, the families and friends of our graduates, have come to witness this occasion which celebrates their accomplishments. My name is Glenn Okanowski. I'm a faculty member in the College of Education and Human Services. Carrying the symbolic mace and representing the Academic Senate is Vanessa Wiss. Marshals representing the faculty members are Lisa Ng and Patricia Edwards. Today's music is performed by the Brass Quintet of Mount Pleasant. The interpreter is Emily Baxter, and the ushers are members of the Ferris State University Student Alumni Gold Club. Please join me in thanking them for their assistance. Now allow me to present the stage dignitaries who will rise as they are introduced. Audience, please hold your applause until all have been recognized. Board of Trustees Chair Paul Boyer from Ada. President David L. Eisler. Honorary doctorate candidates Robert and Ellen Thompson. Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs Paul A. Blake. It is a special pleasure to recognize retiring professor Dr. Virginia Hines, teacher education, serving 15 years. Academic Senate President Charles Bacon. Associate Vice President for External Relations and Executive Director for the Ferris Alumni Association, Jeremy J. Mishler. Dean of Retention and Student Success, Jason Bentley. Dean of Extended and International Operations, Stephen E. Reifert. Trustee Robert Hegblum from Auburn Hills. Trustee LaShonda Thomas from Grosse Pointe. Vice President for University Advancement and Marketing, Shelley L. Piercy. Vice President and General Counsel, Miles J. Postema. Vice President for Administration and Finance, Jerry L. Scobie. Vice President for Student Affairs, Janine A. Ward-Roof. Dean of the College of Health Professions, Matthew O. Edianju. Dean of the Michigan College of Optometry, David A. Damari. Dean of College of Pharmacy, Stephen W. Durst. Dean of College of Technology, Larry R. Schult. Dean of College of Arts and Sciences, Christy L. Hake. Dean of College of Business, David M. Nickel. Dean of the Library, Scott Garrison. Dean of the College of Education and Human Services, Eric L. Jackson. Would you please join me in acknowledging them? Officially presiding over this commencement ceremony are members of the Board of Trustees of Ferris State University. President Eisler now brings you the university's greetings.
Good morning. It's a pleasure to welcome each of you, family, friends, honored guests, members of our Board of Trustees, faculty and staff colleagues, and most importantly, you, our graduates. As a university community, we are immensely proud of each of you. It's a true honor to stand before you, the class of 2018. Today is a wonderful opportunity for you to reflect on your accomplishments here at Ferris State University. At such a time, you need to know that your success is built upon the collective efforts of so many people who care about you and who take great pride in your growth and development. I want to pause for a moment so we can express our thanks to them. I begin with our faculty, who have served as your teachers, advisors, guides, and mentors. We are truly fortunate to have a faculty who are dedicated to teaching and who care deeply about students. I would ask that our faculty rise so we can express our thanks to them. Faculty? I also want to thank our staff, who each contribute in their way for you, our students. In doing so, I would note their many contributions to our ceremony, the beautiful decorations here today, and the commencement program, which provides information on our university, its degrees, and today's ceremony. Now to the special guests with us today. First, I want to recognize your parents. They have planned and sacrificed to help you reach this pinnacle of achievement. Parents, please stand. I'd be willing to guess that there are also proud grandparents. Would you please stand? For some graduates, there are spouses or significant others who have stood by them in both good and tough times and have supported you working toward this day. Would you please stand? Graduates, some of you also have children who have had to share their mom or dad with books, studying, and homework. I'd ask the children of our graduates to stand. Finally, we have many friends and other relatives of our graduates here today. Please stand so we can thank you for being here with us. Graduates, in a few moments you'll be crossing the stage. Two helpful reminders. As you celebrate this achievement, take time to thank those who have worked, helped, and supported you. Their sacrifice and love have helped create this moment for you. Second, a practical but useful reminder. We're going to take your picture as you receive your degree. Don't forget to pause as I shake your hand and smile. For every student who crosses our stage today, there's a story of personal commitment, effort, and sacrifice, which brought them here today. In the successes, the triumphs, and achievements of these graduates, we see their hopes and dreams for their future, a future that is bright and promising, and filled with opportunities that are yet to be discovered. Over the past few weeks, I've taken time to visit with our graduates, learning about their experiences and hearing their stories. As I listened, I gained an even deeper appreciation of the students we have at Ferris and the power of the educational experience we provide. I want to highlight one graduate story that illustrates both the fortitude it takes to reach this stage as well as the role that learning plays at every stage of our lives. Graduating from Livonia Franklin High School in Southeast Michigan, this young person took all the AP classes she could, was an active athlete, participating in 3 sports. After speaking with her high school counselor about her college options, she knew she wanted to attend Ferris State. She was interested in the field of criminal justice, and she liked the location of the campus. It was not too far away from home, but also not too close. Her first year on campus, she made the cheer team and continued with the team for 3 years until a knee injury forced her to end her athletic activities. She endured 3 knee surgeries during her time at Ferris. She was out of school for nearly 6 weeks after one surgery and managed to keep up with her classes, a 16-credit load. She discovered a new source of satisfaction when she began teaching students in Spanish. Even though she had not taken a mathematics class at Ferris, she soon was actively engaged in tutoring this subject after demonstrating her abilities on a proficiency exam. This young person has tutored hundreds of students on campus as a structured learning assistant facilitator, provided tutoring in many classes and workshops to help her peers grow and succeed. She'll tell you humbly that math is definitely her strong suit. She ultimately took Calc 1 and 2 for fun. Tutoring became the favorite part of her Ferris experience. When asked what her secret was to helping students with mathematics, she had a simple yet profound answer. She reminds students that she is just like them. She can do some things really well and some things not so well. She tells them when something is hard, if you put in the work, you will be amazed at what you can accomplish. She also learned a valuable lesson that will benefit her greatly in her future. Not every student she encountered was the same. Everyone learns in a different way, and to help the students she tutored be successful, she had to identify how they learned best and teach them according to their different learning styles. While studying for her own classes and helping other students, she also worked in Big Rapids to help her afford school. Not just one job or 2 jobs, but 4 jobs while going to school. She normally worked up to 60 hours per week in addition to taking classes. Now that graduation is here, she's down to about 40 hours a week. Graduating today with her bachelor's degree in criminal justice, she plans to harness what she's learned, combine that with her passion for tutoring, and weave them into a career of helping those who have educational needs in the criminal justice system. Today she thanks her parents, Solomon and Rebecca, her grandmother, Rita, Teresa Brown, Kimberly Smith, and Karen Royster James in the Academic Support Center, and her boyfriend, Najee. It is a pleasure to introduce you today, Naomi Rogers. Naomi, would you please stand? I'd ask her family also stand. Graduates, on behalf of our university, I wish you great success, meaning, and fulfillment. As each of you sets out on the next step of your life and career, you will undoubtedly face times of challenge, opportunity, and celebration. In those times when life may be hard, you might consider giving up. I encourage you to remember the words of Naomi Rogers. If you put in the work, you will be amazed with what you can accomplish. Congratulations and best wishes, class of 2018.
Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Paul Blake, will introduce the honorary doctorate candidates.
Good afternoon. We are honored to recommend a wonderful couple who made it their mission to improve the lives of students through their philanthropic work. We are proud to recognize Robert and Ellen Thompson. Allow me to share the resolution concerning our honorary doctorate candidates, Robert and Ellen Thompson. Honorary Doctorate of Humane Letters. Whereas Robert and Ellen Thompson, you have created the Thompson Educational Foundation, providing ongoing scholarships at public universities, including Ferris State University. Whereas your foundation will help Ferris students obtain their degree with reduced personal and family debt by providing financial assistance for nearly 150 students through gifts up to $20,000 each. Whereas through the Thompson Educational Foundation, you have created 9 nonprofit charter schools providing state-of-the-art facilities, curriculum focused on college readiness, and award-winning extracurricular activities to thousands of students. Whereas, Robert, you built Thompson McCulley into Michigan's largest asphalt paving company, in addition to serving as chairman of the National Asphalt Paving Foundation and president of the Michigan Road Builders Association. Whereas, Ellen, you have dedicated your life to raising your family, teaching children from inner city schools, and helping Robert build his business in addition to volunteering with the Salvation Army. Whereas, your philanthropic generosity and passion to assist low-income and first-generation students is helping so many students achieve their dream of a college education. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Board of Trustees of Ferris State University offers to you its sincere gratitude and takes great pride in conferring upon you the honorary degree Doctor of Humane Letters, with all rights and privileges thereunto pertaining.
Robert and Ellen Thompson, Ferris State University is privileged to pay tribute to you today by virtue of the laws of the state of Michigan and the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Ferris State University, and with the sincere good wishes of the faculty and students of this university. I confer upon you the honorary degree, Doctor of Humane Letters, with all the rights and privileges therein. As a symbol of this recognition, we invest you with this doctoral hood. You both look mighty sharp. And now we present you with this diploma, Dr. Robert Thompson and Dr. Ellen Thompson. May I present to you Dr. Robert and Ellen Thompson. May I introduce to you Dr. Robert Thompson.
Thank you, Dave and Paul, and I want to thank the trustees, and most of all, I want to thank the university that honored us with these doctorate degrees. You know, Ellen and I have been so lucky all our lives. It's incredible. So we're more than willing to share our luck with others. Let me tell you why I think this doctorate degree means so much to me. And that is because Ferris is my idea of what a university ought to be. A university ought to be one who teaches children to go to work when they graduate. There ought to be a job for every child that graduates from college. And at Ferris, I believe, I'm truly grateful for what they do. Thank you very much, Ferris University.
Thank you, Dr. Thompson. We now take pride in recognizing the graduates of the Ferris State University class of 2018. In the interest of time and maintaining the integrity of this ceremony, we ask that the families and friends of the graduates remain at their seats for the complete ceremony. The university has contracted with a professional photographer to take pictures of each graduate. Following the ceremony, we invite the family and friends to take photos in front of the stage. For safety purposes, the platform will be closed. The academic deans will assist President Eisler and Provost Blake to confer the appropriate degrees and certificates on the Ferris State University class of 2018.
Will the candidates for the master's degrees in the College of Education and Human Services please rise? Will their families also rise? Dean Eric Jackson will present the candidates.
On behalf of the College of Education and Human Services, I am honored and privileged to present to you these candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Career and Technical Education, Master of Science in Criminal Justice Administration, and Master of Education in Curriculum and Instruction. They are hereby certified by the faculty for their degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I confer upon each of you the master's degree as it applies to you individually, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities therein. Congratulations, master's graduates, College of Education and Human Services.
Family members may be seated. Graduates, please come forward as directed by ushers. James William Edinger. Michael Christian Cullinan. Anne Marie Tomczyk. Shayna N. Wabende. Melissa May Henderson. Megan Leanne Erickson. Olivia T. Johnson. Hannah Mary Shankut. Jacob Benjamin Visser. Mary Lynn Randall. Mohammed Ahmed Humaydi. Clinton Michael Auer. Ryan Brogan Johns. Aaron A. Holso. Ladies and gentlemen, the master's graduates of the College of Education and Human Services.
Candidates for baccalaureate and associate degrees in the College of Education and Human Services, please rise. And will their families also rise? Dean Jackson will present the candidates.
On behalf of the College of Education and Human Services, I am honored and privileged to present these candidates for the Bachelor of Applied Science, Bachelor of Science, Associate in Arts and Associate in Applied Science degrees. They are hereby certified by the faculty for their degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I confer upon you bachelor and associate degrees as it applies to you individually with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities therein. Congratulations, graduates, College of Education and Human Services.
Families may be seated. Graduates may be seated except for the first row. Please come forward as directed by ushers. Jeffrey Matthew Royce. Nicholas Michael Brennan. Tyler Allen Karam. Allison Kira Leanne Dean. Gregory Thomas Onderbeck. Jordan Thomas Darnell. Sarah J. Sickinga. Amanda Sue Miller. Shay Quinn Marie Gleason. Nikelia S. Jordan. Sarah Elizabeth Gamis. Hannah Marie Rosenberger. Andrew Clay Toman. Caitlin Joyce Williams. Austin Ryan Stratfield. Logan L. Armstrong. Charles Andrew Ramo. Michael Salim Fuad Saeg. Emily M. Lynn. Rachel Mary Huey. Samantha Jo Coons. Natalie Bell Westaby. Kaylee Jane Harrison. Blake Leslie Beauchamp. Vincent Bay. Olivia Catherine Felposh. Jordan Marie Thalen. Erica Elizabeth Piku. Glenda Ann Cook. Kyle James Fight. Ethan Thomas Van Sickle. Mary Catherine Morris. Donovan Martin Moore. Scott Michael Rowley. Natasha Star Hidara. Marco Ivan Rojas Garcia. Karen Guadalupe Pinto Barros. Chase Daniel Beatty. Jason Scott Berg. Marcy Powers. Amanda Lee Bigelow. Devin William Dermeyer. Aubrey Marie Gregorski. Abriana Miata Tiara Smith. Beverly Parker. Carmelita Marie Colvin. Lisa Delaney. Valerie Jean Kindle. Erica Ray Fedowa. Thomas Jacob Parker. Kelly Dwayne Bowers. Zetna Chalet Green. Jessica Gail Lauren Studenbacher. Brian Scott Cisco. Joshua Jeffrey Z. Whiteman. Alexis Alatoinette Sims. Felicia Rose Beard. April Marie Dell. Tanner Joseph Dela Cruz. Zachary Lee Wolbrock. Mitchell Peter Wallen. Joshua John Hansen. Zachary Lewis Van Dam. Corey Michael Sitzema. Matthew Thomas Stokes. Christian Contreras. Cameron Lee Spicer. Theodore Andrew Brejak. Shakira Harris Savage. Elena Maria Quayer. Erin Elizabeth Gunther. Mackenzie Eileen Alve. Jacob Earl Gusto. Timothy S. Pranger. Barbara R. Williams. Olivia Page Capizzi. Chanel Marletha Robinson. Curan Williamson. Regina Louise Carey. Rebecca Lashbrook. Brianne Nicole Bullock. Jessica Frank. Caitlin Rose Rowan. Danielle Marie Stiver. Malia Shailene Schimmeler. Emily Ann Stebner. Sophia Elena Gutierrez. Robert W. Gray. Joshua Connor Monroe. Dylan Thomas Stowell. Zachary Norman Alexander Trout. Jacob Carlton Kopenen. Tyler Joseph DePatti. Douglas Edward Gorski Jr. Adam David Yax. Kendrick Lee Taylor. Hannah Ruth London. Benjamin Michael Snyder. Justin Thomas Harwood. Brett Stephen Pfeiffer. Raymond Brian Van Team II. Zachary Ryan Hicks. Zachary Robert McBride. Connor James Hogue. Garion Michael Adams. Hunter Louis Vivaris. Damon Dante Whitman. Jeremy Richard Hagedorn. Jody Sellers. Raymond Frank Heinlein III. Justin Robert Luther. Tyler Douglas Smith. Lauren A. Steffel. Justin M. Campbell. Cody John Schlump. John Benjamin Barber IV. Emily Rose Howard. Jordan Renee Garber. Nicole Elizabeth Rybicki. Ashley Lee. Felicia Ray Sparks. Joseph Allen Ulrich. Derek Eugene Wright III. Andrew Joseph Higgins Jr. Jonathan Roy Ball. Corey Tyler Pitney. Christopher Shinadu Okoye. Marquise J. Dawsey. Jalil LeKay Canty. Nicole Ann Randall. Austin Jeffrey Sabert. Taylor Eileen Smith. Haley Allison Budzinski. Jason Rock. Brian Lamar Cruzado. Megan Nancy Chatrand. Jason Lamont Ware. Mason Dean Tompkins. Chad Edward Price. Corin Rochelle Hauser. Annette Yamlex Espinoza. Chantel Poirier. Caitlin McCallion. Jacob Benjamin Green. Devin Lewis Helsel. Jillian Ann Bowman. Samantha Jo Vandenberg. Megan Jo Smith. Christopher Mwadawa Matusia. Jessica Lynn Coons. Emily Christine Bailey. Victoria N. Kress. Savannah Blaze Aho. Justine Riley Chaplinsky. Brooklyn Victoria Ferris. Sierra Catherine Eden. Barbara Shirley Buskirk. Christine Arlene Moulter. Shannon Era Macbeth. Heidi Marie Russell. Kaylee Marie Rahman. Alicia Marie Bautista. Selena Rose Blanchard. Alicia Marie Nagel. Erica K. Buckner. Natari Kumagi. Dion J. Duncan. Joseph Rodriguez. Trenton Philip Priestley. Maisha L. Bynes. Morgan Saunders. Victoria D. Thomas. Aaron Lewis Kirkwood. Katrina Lynn Hines. Okay. Lakin Sagante Church. Corey Lynn Laux. Craig Ryan Brooks. Morgan Ariel Garrett. Erin Elizabeth Chelf. Jennifer Lynn Simpson. Amber K. Williams. Zachary Robert Deliri. Brittany Marie Harville. Courtney Marie Double. Amira Miftari. Dewan Cortez Dickerson. Donna D. McCord. Dakisha Louise Hardwick. Amanda Rose Zavala. Gabriella Marie Galea. Ashley A. Bartholomew. Ashley Charmaine Thomas. Elaine B. Jeske. Tanisha Renee Jackson. Nariel Deshay Purchase. Shailene Danielle Hall. Morgan Meredith McCoy. Brianna May Reed. Taylor Brooke Berry. Stephanie K. Portman Hayden. Sydney Alexandra Lannon.
Last name's important.
Cody William Poyer. Trevor Thomas Pline. Michael Austin Pearson. Melissa Sargent. Brandon James Gurzel. Cameron John Wiseman. Chelsea Ray Miller. Shira Pandora Kurtz. David Jeffrey Sapp. Kevin David Hartwig. Alexis Rose Holben. Naomi Denise Rogers. Eric James Jacobone. Sabrina Michelle Paquette. Orion Andrew Weatherington. Mitchell Mason Curl. Hunter A. Hanna. Ashley A. Mallon. Rachel E. Stowe. Kelly Lynn Witherspoon. Jacob Adam Felkins. Elizabeth Rose Saroff. Sarah Renee Ferenz. Kayla Ann Strandberg. Hannah Jo Morris. Catherine Elizabeth Steinke. Kendra Jo Ensner. Alvin Zakar. Adam Cortez. Dustin Daniel Switer. Ian Michael Irwin. Ethan Joseph Lepinin. Ebony Capri Manuel. Donald David Lloyd II. Melissa Marie Harville. Olivia Christine Wolf. Sarah Christine Emmington. Courtney Quinn Hartenberg. Kelsey Marie Light. Madeline A. Pacruel. Caitlin Bower. Shayna Rose Contessa Thays. Candace Carol Kissinger. Caitlin Marie Cross. Kara Ann Johns. Sarah Elizabeth Gardner. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates of the College of Education and Human Services.
Will all of our graduates please stand? There's a long-standing tradition at commencement ceremonies in which the graduates move their tassels from the right side to the left side of their caps as a symbol of their accomplishment. I invite all graduates of the class of 2018 to flip their tassels at this time. Congratulations and best wishes to each of you. Please be seated.
Jeremy Mishler, Associate Vice President for External Relations and Executive Director of the Ferris Alumni Association, will now bring you greetings from the Alumni Association.
It is now my great privilege to salute all of you for the first time as alumni of Ferris State University. From this day, you will face many new possibilities, probabilities, and challenges. We will now be depending on you to do your part to strengthen the economies of our world and to build our communities. It is now, more than ever, that we will be counting on you to advocate to your family, neighbors, and colleagues the continuing opportunity of Ferris State. We are looking forward to your return to campus as our advisors, to be our guest speakers, and to share with us your successes so that your stories will inspire and support future generations that have the ability to fulfill their dreams here and one day stand at your side. Celebrate this great day. We look forward to hearing from you soon. But remember, you are and always will be a Bulldog.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the singing of Ferris Fidelity. You may join Rachel Schumann in singing our alma mater. The words are located in your program.
As constant as the northern star, our faith we pledge to thee. Our word, our bond, our oath, our trust to you fidelity. From the promise of the crimson dawn to sunset's mellow gold, thy spirit shall prevail. We pledge allegiance as of old. Ferris State, all hail!
Please remain standing for the formal closing of the commencement ceremony. Thank you for sharing this special day with us.